Factoring the sum and difference of two cubes. When you have the sum of two cubes, a to the third plus b to the third, it factors this way. You got a plus b in one set of parentheses, and then in the other set you have a squared minus ab plus b squared. When you have the difference of two cubes, a to the third minus b to the third, the only difference is those pluses and minuses get flip-flopped. So here you have a minus, and here you have a plus, whereas the first one, there you had a plus, there you had a minus. So the way I'm going to remember it is whatever symbol is between those two cubes goes in between the two of them when there's just a binomial together. So that one had plus in the middle, so there was plus on the binomial, and then it's always the opposite in the trinomial. This one has minus between them, so it has minus in the binomial and the opposite in the trinomial. Cool? That's how I'm going to remember it. But do whatever you got to do. Factor each expression. You always have to check for a greatest common factor. 5x to the fourth and 40x, they both have 5x that goes into them. Because I couldn't cube root either one of those. So we'll kick out a 5x. 5x times x to the third is 5x to the fourth. And 5x times 8 gives you 40x. Now, x to the third is a perfect cube. It's x times x times x. 8 is also a perfect cube. It's 2 times 2 times 2. So we're going to think of this like a is 1 and b is 2. And we're just going to write it then with this sum of two cubes. So the 5x is fine. It's on the outside. So remember, whatever symbol's in between them goes with the binomial. And the trinomial is the opposite, and then the last one is always plus, right? So then we drop in our a and b. So a is the cube root of x to the third, which is x. B is 2, right? Cube root of 8. So then it has a squared, which is x squared, minus ab. So if we multiply those together, 2 times x is 2x. So it would be minus 2x. And then it has plus b squared. So b is 2, 2 squared is 4. So if we were to clean that up a little bit, we'd have 5x times x plus 2 times x squared minus 2x plus 4. Check if you can factor that. Are there any factors of 4 that add up to negative 2? No. So that would be our final answer. Oh, there's a B. Okay. Surprise, surprise. There is no common factor with 8y to the third and 27, but those are both perfect cubes. 8y to the third is 2y times 2y times 2y. 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. So we're going to consider this like A is going to be 2y and B is going to be 3. So if we then drop in our stuff here, let's see. It has minus, which means our binomial gets the minus. Trinomial starts with the opposite and always ends in plus. So let's sub in our stuff here. The A's are going to be 2y. Here we'll have a squared. And we'll have ab. And then we'll drop in all of our b's, which are 3. Then we just simplify what we can. So 2y minus 3, nothing to do there. But the trinomial, 2y times 2y would be 4y squared. 2y times 3 is 6y. And 3 squared is 9. So let's double check. Can I factor this? I see 4y squared is a perfect square. I see 9 is a perfect square. Square root of 4y squared would be 2y. Square root of 9 would be 3. If I multiply them together, I get 6y. But remember, we'd have to multiply by 2. So it would have to be 12y there. So we can't